a strain. I'm just a mirror of what I see.
What's up? It's your girl. I ain't coming back like I never left because I never did. I've been here. Do you hear me? Yay, yay. Got me out in the water so deep. Tell me how could it be without me? No air, no air, no air. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. So yeah, how y'all feeling? All of that there. But yeah, so the energy that I'm feeling is like, let me see, like this kind of like, it's like suspended, like you suspended in the air. This song, Joyous by Chris Brown. Tell me how, got me out in the water so deep. Tell me how can you be without me? No air, no air. It's like that hangman kind of energy. It's like God the divine got you like in this suspended, like in the air, because you were out in the water so deep. You was like in your emotions. And it was time for you to be like in this, be in the air, like you needed the air, and the creator is the air that you needed. But yeah, it's like the hangman energy. It's like the creator's asking you to see something in a different way, to see something in a different view, like to surrender what you've been like forcing. Cause it's like if it don't fit, don't force it, you know. And if it ain't broke, don't break it. But yeah, it's like the hangman kind of energy that you've been in, and whatever that you've been holding or trying to make fit or be forced. It can be anything. It can be a relationship. It can be a place of business where you live. It could be so many different things. Take the energy where it resonate. You know what I'm saying? If it resonate with you, receive it. You know, but yeah, it's gonna be clear, raw, and divine. That's what this message is about. So yeah, and like I feel like you have like this Eight of Pentacles energy like going on as well. It's like you've been putting in the work to take care of your emotions, take care of your inner self, do the spiritual work, you know, emotionally, just do all the shadow work that you really could possibly do, right? And now it's time for you to do it another different way. But the dedication is not going unseen though. It's not going unseen. You just been sowing seeds, and you just gotta keep on sowing seeds because your garden is growing and you're about to harvest. You're about to reach harvest. Let's get into this energy because this energy is beautiful that I'm feeling. Oh, gotta turn on this video. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so we got Ten of Swords energy, right? So it's kind of like that you having painful endings, right? And we got that hangman energy that Joker came out. See, you in there. We don't know what we be talking about. We know. And we got the Magician, right? Because you've been cleansing, you've been cutting off stuff, you've been deleting, you've been exiling all the things that you know that wasn't for you, and you was just out there in your emotions and just not letting God. I did that for a reason. Not letting God breathe into you what you needed to be in you. We tend to do things, try to do things by ourselves and have our own plans, but you already know God laughs. Okay, so we're in that energy, right? To where it's just like all the things that we normally do, the way that we would, you know, pray, the way that we meditate is changing because, you know, it's levels to everything. It's levels to this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we're just seeing everything from a different point of view, and that's what makes us this magician, because we're putting in the work. We sowed our seeds. Like that's the energy. I'm telling y'all, that's the energy that's going on. Like, it's beautiful. Like I could tell that all this energy is gonna be beautiful, and it is beautiful because you're choosing you now. You're not carrying other people's burdens. You're not, you know, doing the same things that you used to do. It's like, you know, you're no longer waiting to be chosen. Like, you choosing you because you already chosen. You've been chosen. The creator already told you. Like, y'all, it's this energy is beautiful. Like, you really waking up, like you no longer tolerating what you normally would tolerate. You not letting people play in your face. You not playing in your own face no more. You really get into it right now, like, because you know that there's something beautiful about to come in for you, and ain't no stopping it. You know what I'm saying? We all have spiritual contracts, and we all have to fulfill them, whether we see them as good, bad, or indifferent. Like, we have things that we gotta do. So we have this Four of Pentacles energy coming in, right? And like, either we were in that energy of being like like we were overdoing, so like we were overprotecting ourselves, or we were being greedy with not wanting to see. It's like having a tower, but it's like a mini tower, because we experienced the painful endings, right? And we jumped into this energy of the hangman, like just pausing for a minute. We're not stuck. It's like we're just suspending in the air, because we needed the air to breathe, because we was drowning in emotions. We were drowning in everybody else's pain and sorrow, and we're empaths, so we are like a sponge. We hold on to all of the trauma, the fears of everybody else, even though it can feel unfair. But that's one of the reasons why we do have these contracts. We wanted to know, we wanted to feel what it would be like to be in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? We can either pick the darker paths, or we can pick the light paths, you know, but the light is always there for us. You know what I'm saying? Just like our dark is there for us when we need to use it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be evil. It's just the experiences that we experience that may have been good, bad, or different. You know, we may not have liked the experience, but we got the wisdom out of it that we needed, you know. So but Spirit pulled a veil back for you to highlight this greedy energy that you was in, this overprotecting yourself. It's like staying in the house, being like a hermit all the time, or just like being stingy with your trust. Maybe you're in the energy now where you're being stingy in your trust, and God is just like, see it from a different perspective now. You don't have to be so on edge, but just make sure that you're using your wisdom when you're going into connections, whether it's business, partnerships, whatever the case may be, right? So yeah, that's it's the world energy, and we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So the world energy is like you accomplished counseling out their greediness, or like their overprotection, they're overprotecting yourself, like possessiveness that you have within partnerships, within your energy, and you get to be a little more lax. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't own nobody. Like, no, we don't at all. People are going to make their own decisions. We can't alter those. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't just always look for tarot to be our answer. We have to go within, because honestly, I don't need these cards. I utilize them for visual purposes for you guys, because y'all may or may not know about tarot, but you know, I like to tell what they mean, you know. So if that makes sense, you know, I'm just blabbling. But yeah, we have the Knight of Wands, right? Yeah, you've arrived. That world card is you've arrived to that state of knowing, you know, what things you need to alter within yourself. It's like when the creator pulled back that veil, it's like it just became a whole bunch of emotional chaos and conflict within yourself. This is about you. It's really not about other people. It's really about you, because you're air attacker with twin flame soulmates, but you're your own soulmate. You have to come in contact and be whole with yourself before you can even go into a high soul level commitment with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look within yourself and not outside of your body. Because once you put all of this faith and all of this within man, we kind of lose ourselves, because we forget that we have as much power, just as much power as we've been giving these other people. So before you go out and reach out to somebody else, go within yourself. But yeah, it's like that scattered. Yeah, the emotional chaos. The Knight of Wands is like the in reverse is like the emotional chaos, when God was like ripping back the veil and showing you everything that you need to see. But it's like you were like, I see the Temperance card in my mind's eye. It's like in reverse. It's like your soul has been you've been in imbalance for a long time. Your soul has been imbalanced, and you were trying to figure out like, okay, well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm praying, I'm meditating, but you were still holding on to everybody else's baggage. That's how, you know, people are still able to reach out to you, or even if they're not reaching out to you, you know, you had a bad experience with them. It's like it's like a tether to them. You always think about them. They always pop up. A song reminds them of you, and you don't want to be reminded of them. You know what I'm saying? This is the part where you're supposed to really cleanse, cut, and delete, and be more intentional. But it's like trying to keep the peace while being in war within. That's how all of this is like showing up for you. And that's how you probably been feeling, like you've been in war internally. But because you was in war with yourself, that of course you have demons, entities, and other things attacking you. But why? Because you still have open wounds that you haven't healed. And a lot of times we think we're just so healed and we can tell everybody what's wrong with them. But even though they try to get off, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to know what ills and tails that you have too, in order for you to not attract those same people, because it's for a reason. People will trigger you because it's certain things, it's certain wounds that are still open that you haven't taken care of. So it's your turn. So we got that Six of Pentacles energy out here. You are overgiving. It's like you were giving, overgiving to people, and you wouldn't show enough for yourself. Not at all. And you have been defending your beliefs. When people were saying like, oh, you're not this, you're not gifted, or you're a false prophet, you're a false prophetess, or you're not ordained, or you're not this or that, you know what I'm saying? But you know what you were sent to do. You know where your help and power come from. So nobody can tell you who you are or who you're not. You got to know yourself to know that they can't tell you who you are or who you're not. So that's what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really time to pour back into yourself all those great attributes that you've been pouring into everybody else. It's time for you to pour into yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you're in this divine reset, and spirit like really is saying like it's okay to start fresh. Just because other people are like, oh, it's over, I don't want to start over because I don't want to have to get to know new people, or I don't want to move to this place, I wouldn't move here because you have to get to know people. You don't know nobody in this city, you don't know nobody in this state, you don't know nobody in that country. Like, what do you mean? I don't mean I can turn up and network to show up and show out and do what I need to do. You know, you're like a chameleon anyway. You stick out like a sore thumb, but at the same time, you know how to blend in too. So, letting go of that fear that people press against you. That's that other energy that we was talking about. What's the energies that oh yeah, it's the like the Ten of Swords kind of energy. letting go all that, letting go all of it, letting go all of it, letting go everybody else's woes and toes and all of that. Like, tell them to pull their own troubles. Like, but in all the end, you're gonna be celebrating. It's gonna be a lot of celebrating. Like, now, I feel like now you're getting into that inner harmony. Like, you really getting to know yourself all over again because of that great reset that the Creator put you in. So, this could be past, present, and future energy. Take it where it resonates. But like, it's time to let go of what's familiar but heavy. And I feel like that's the whole thing, the energy of this reading. Letting go. It's heavy. It is so heavy. Just let it go. Let it go. It's time to let go. Because when you let this go, it's gonna be way more beautiful. It's gonna be way more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in this physical where you carry like a lot of like 3 of Swords kind of energy, like betrayal and that heartbreak. Do we already had it? Nah, we had the 10 of Swords. But yeah, betrayal, heartbreak, same kind of energy, Swords. But yeah, it's time for you to let it go. Walk by faith and not by sight. It's like that food energy. But we have Page of Swords. It's been some deception. Yeah. Somebody was either you were manipulating somebody. Was it you? Was that you, family? But it was either somebody you was in a connection with that was like deceptive or manipulating, and it took a lot out of you because you gave them so many passes, so many chances, because you know if you give 77 times over, you know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of heartbreak. Shoot, the pain is real, but so is healing. So you know it's time to heal if you haven't been healing, but I know you have because you're my family, you're here, you watching. So that's the part. But yeah, you've been in a crossroad and you've been kind of juggling everything. Just trying to really, you know, catch that balance, you know, like that justice kind of energy. But yeah, you were like overcommitted, overgiving, like overwhelmed, and you were like pissed off at everybody else when you should have been telling yourself, no, sir, no, ma'am. So yeah, I got some notes. Notes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, basically, yeah, you're letting go what's no longer aligned with you. Basically, that's basically what's going on. So you already know it's time to make a choice. So you making that choice because you want to celebrate. You want to be in that energy where you're not overgiving, you're not overcompensating, you're not allowing people to just trample over you just because they're having a hard time in life and you're just so understanding. Like, no, that's not what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? That's not what a healer is. You don't just, you know, keep getting beat up, you know. But someone was manipulating you in a situation, being manipulative, but they seen you as this star energy. They seen you as calm, right? You were just letting them talk and be disrespectful, and then it's like slapping a sleeping bull. Like, how many times you think you're gonna slap that bull and that bull ain't gonna get up and tell you what, like a China factory, a China store, baby? Because a lot of people get it misconstrued that because you're a healer, because you're a loving light, that you can't be in your shadow when it's time. Like, nah. It seemed like you had to show somebody, tell somebody where they had you put it. You know what I mean? Like, nah. You had to make a choice though. Either to like keep spinning or finally stand still. Like, dang, so like, I'm still gonna take them. Okay, so yeah. It's a lot. I can feel the energy. But yeah, teamwork, collaboration. That's what you're going into. You're going into teamwork. You're going into collaboration. You're about to be. You're building something. You're about to build something with someone that sees you in this star energy as well. Because you know your self-worth. we got this 6 of Pentacles energy. Like, but the thing is that somebody, you know your self-worth, but somebody else was obsessive with manipulating you because they wasn't ready to move into a space where they would heal, because they wanted to keep doing the same things that they always were doing. Stay in the dark because they didn't want to do the work. And then we got, yeah, we have the 4 of Swords, right? So after having this situation, this can be past, present, or future. It can be somebody you just met, somebody, old situation. You know, take it where it resonates. But yeah, you had to retreat. You had to get away from this situation so that you can have a renewal. Because you were exhausted. You wanted to give up. This is the 7 of Wands energy. Like, you were overwhelmed, and you had to be overly protective of your space, your feelings, and yeah, you've been carrying all of this plus the newness of connections and stuff like that because you meeting the same entity in different bodies as majority of what it is, because it's when people highlight certain things or you get triggered by things, that means those are the ones that you need to heal. And if you don't know, meditate, sit with yourself, and be like, you could just say simple prayers like while you're in meditation, while you're praying, like I want to heal all of the things that the wounds that are seen and unseen within myself, so that I can go forward, move forward in a positive manner, and go into my next destination. You know, keep it simple. But we have the Ace of Swords energy. You had that mental clarity that you needed to evacuate this situation before you get stuck. You knew that already. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you knew, but you just didn't know exactly how to. But your mouth is how you get things done. You say it out your mouth. You say it within your spirit. I want to get rid of this. It's time for me to let go. I'm tired. I gotta let go. And it means saying peace to somebody, peace to whoever. Because you've been working on, this is what you're looking for. You're looking for that 10 of Pentacles energy. You're looking for long-term success, equal give and take. You're looking for equity, baby. Baby, that's what you're looking for. You're not looking for nobody to, you know, just be around you and not do the work, because you did the work already. So if they're not going to do the work and they're so woke and they want to have these conversations, well, this and that, but what their heart be like, it don't matter if it's work, business, partnerships, it doesn't matter, collaborations, relationships, romantic, family, if they're not doing the work and you've done the work, you just have to eject yourself. Everybody can't go. Everybody cannot go. So it's like this all this energy in this, not necessarily isolation, but it could be isolation. You can see this isolation, but more so of being suspended. It's like being suspended for school. You at home chilling and stuff. You might have to do some chores. You still got to work a little bit, but at the end of the day, you get some relief. So God had put you in this space to, you know, just be, I need you to look at this. I need you to look this, that, and that, and that. Yeah, you're a healer. Yeah, I put you in this situation. I gave you this life. Don't forget to thank yourself too. But you have work to do. These are the things. Work on these betrayals that you've been through that you didn't let go of. Work on love being redeemed for you. Like, what does love really look like? It's on its way, but first you must like redeem yourself. You can't just, nobody's just gonna come out of anywhere and just do the shadow work for you. Ain't nobody gonna do that for you. That's the hard part. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the situation that it got a little piece of it that came in the reading, is that this individual wanted you to fight their battles for them. Not even alongside them, but they wanted you to fight their battles for them. And that's not fair, because you did the work already. They wanted you to be a casualty in their war. That's their shadow work and their karma, family trauma and karma that they have to work through, because you did a lot of the bulk work. So now it's time for them to do theirs. And you got to continuously do yours as well. New levels, it doesn't get easier, but you get stronger because of the experiences that you have. So you'll run against the same principalities. You'll run against the same entities, the same demons. But have you defeated them yet? Sometimes you need to round 1, round 2, round 3. You know what I'm saying? So all of these things have been revealed to you. Like, you saw the truth with the betrayals, and Spirit wants you to move on their truth, basically. You have to move on the truth, because if you don't pay attention, like in the beginning, be like, oh, they're demanding, they're overprotective when I'm at 24/7, and you like your independence, you love your independence. You ain't tell them to slow down, to cool, how you like things done. You ain't build those boundaries with the individual. It's like, it's just gonna be there, because you're not speaking up for yourself, and it's gonna continuously happen until you nip it in the bud with anybody. Doesn't matter who it is. You know what I mean? You have to be disrespectful, but sometimes you gotta let them. They want to stick their hand in the line mouth. They're trying to get bit off, baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, not just, you know what I'm saying, knowing what the truth is, you got to move on it too. That's one of the biggest things, and the biggest things in this situation as well. You're rising into like this higher vibration, and you can't return to what dim your light. You can't be with the same people that that betrayed you in the worst ways, and they still haven't had any upgrades to themselves, no spiritual upgrades. They just don't want to do the work, because at this point in life, if they're not evolving, and you can see it in your life, because your pockets is in your heart is in your pocket. So meaning that if your heart ain't light, your pocket's gonna reflect it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times these people hearts be closed off. Sometimes our hearts be closed off, and our money start looking a little funny, and we gotta do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna make this like extra long, but I know your ancestors want to say something to you. Let's see messages from the ancestors. And I'm in my childlike energy today, so I got my Lisa Frank stickers, got the little ice cream, got love, because it's love on my mind. I got love on my mind. Maybe we need to put some love cards for something new, some new energy that might be coming in for you. Okay, we're just gonna pick one. We have sound, musician, so you could be into music, you can be into sound. That may be, honestly, that may be the prelude to someone that might be coming into your life, or you need to be focusing on your music career, or just listening to more music, like sound bowls, frequency music, lo-fi music that is good for your soul and ministers to your soul. Could be gospel as well. You know what I'm saying? But we got hero, courage. You're a hero to your ancestors. You use your voice in whatever way, in your ministry, on your platform, in your career, whatever the case may be, but they see you as courageous. They see you as someone that has courage, and you're a hero to your bloodline. Pick another one, because they got some good messages. Life giver, earth. They're basically saying, yeah, you're a life giver, and you're gonna have someone to come through your bloodline, through your body, but you're gonna be coming with someone, and you're gonna be making a baby. So you're a life giver. Yeah, see, look, you see this man, and you can see that's the man and that's the woman laying right here. Honey, they just got done finished up. You know what I'm saying? They did the y'all gonna make a baby. And it's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna be a great ceremony worth celebrating. So I'm proud of y'all. Some good energy. I'm gonna take this right here. So we got adaptation. So, and master ancestor DNA. So the individual that's coming through, the ancestors coming through to give you these messages, they're the master ancestor of your DNA, and they're passing the torch on to you to have that master ancestor DNA. And we have seeding plant. I'm just so excited about this. This is beautiful energy. There's some good energy, y'all. Plant seeding. You've been sowing your seeds, and you've been planting, and you're about to receive everything that you sowed into this earth, and it's about to come through you, through that harvest. Whether it's a baby, whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it's a business idea, an invention, whatever that cool identification. I don't know why. Maybe you need to go get your identification. Go renew your ID. But yeah, these ideas that you have, and you're about to harvest them. The ones that, you know, you just sat on or feel like you were blocked from, is because you had all this trauma, all these bad experiences, all these indifferent experiences that you needed to let go, and that it's like you were backed up. You were backed up with so much baggage that you had to let go before you arose to this occasion to be seen as the courageous hero in your bloodline, to get into that master DNA, and that master DNA that's being passed down to you, that you adapt to. Because out of seeds you planted, the way that you minister to people, your voice, it carries. People need to hear it. Sound. That's what the energy that I get off this card. But you're a life giver. You breathe life into people through your ministries, through you just meeting people, and you just having these conversations in the grocery store, or at the mall, or Costco's, or wherever. And you're just beautiful on the inside and out. Let me get it. Because I feel like somebody don't want to, like, really tell you something. I don't even know is this fitting for this, but I feel like this individual, whoever that was manipulating, it probably was a situation you need to hear about. Withdrawn, single, lonely, and solitary. So whoever this is that manipulated you and kind of wanted to be overprotective and, you know, try to control you, they're in this withdrawal, single, lonely, solitary energy, because they had to learn, or they're about to learn, that the way that they were treating you is not how you're supposed to be treated. I don't know who they learned from. It could have been mother figure, father figure, that they learned those ways from. If you be all up on the collar 24/7, or you be controlling and all of that, they'll, you know, do what you want, or you will have it in the bag. But that's not how that's not, nah. But they're withdrawing, and only you. Devoted, attached, crave. So this individual only sees you while they're in this, like, withdrawn, isolated, kind of hermit energy. What else do I want to say before we close this out? We have twin flames. Boo! Twin flame. So got twin flame energy right here. They've been mirroring you. Y'all been mirroring each other. Y'all have shared feelings, and they're reflecting. Both of y'all are reflecting. Reflection to each other will trigger you. You need to go in and heal it. And what is triggering to him that you may have done, may haven't done, may whatever situation. Y'all mirroring each other, and y'all have to heal those things that trigger you all, because y'all mirror each other. So y'all gonna mirror back to each other what your ills and tails are, your wounds are, so that y'all can heal those things. You know what I'm saying? But we got twin flame energy. I can't tell you who your twin flame is. It's a general, but you know, I just know twin flame energy is on the table. It's here. So this is interesting. This is good. Let's see. Attached, crave, devoted. They're devoted. But we need some more energy on this. What? They want to say something else out of here? If not, let's see. Grab this deck right here. Let's see what's in here. Somebody might want to say something to you in this twin flame energy. They get Holy Spirit activate. Holy Spirit activate. Holy Spirit activate. Activate. They stuttering. They stuttering. I'm like, you gonna put me on the spot. I ain't want to say nothing. I ain't want to say nothing. Got a lot to say though. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So 2 cards fell on withdrawing. So it says, open your heart a bit more. Things are not as bad as you perceive. So, so there, whoever this is, they're in this withdrawal energy, right? They're feeling single, lonely, but they're saying you might be, y'all mirroring each other. So things are not as bad as they seem. And that's why you're in that suspended energy, so you can see all of this. So you can recognize that whoever your twin is, you may or may not know. I'm not sure. But twin flame energy is here on the table. That being single right now is not a bad thing. Being in this suspended energy so that you can see things in a different point of view is not as bad as it seems right now. And this individual want to tell you, your eyes, your smile, can't get them out of my head. It's only you. That's what they're thinking in this withdrawal energy. Okay? So on top of only you, is that my negativity keeping me, away from you? That's what they want to know. So only y'all two will know that it could be. Was it their y'all negativity towards each other because of the triggering is what was keeping y'all away from each other? Maybe. You would know. So twin flames, on top of twin flames, you got, I feel bad for letting you down. So this individual feel like they have let you down because of their manipulation, because them not wanting to heal and probably telling you, look, I don't want to stop doing what I normally used to do. So I'm really kind of scared. I don't want to lose all that, and then I'm not sure if you're going to be what I want kind of energy. You get what I'm saying? Because I think that's what the energy is. I'm gonna pick a couple of these. Okay. What does this individual need to know about this situation? What do they need to know about this situation? Anything else? Okay. We have lonely and isolated, and it fell on top of the open your card a bit with the withdrawing. And yeah, so this individual was pushing you away, and y'all probably pushing each other both away. It could be vice versa. But you probably could have pushed them away too, because you were feeling uncomfortable in this situation, and you know that if you wouldn't have pulled away, they would have just kept on doing the same thing, and then you would have been extra exhausted as you are now that you're recuperating though. But the creator and this individual is like asking you to break down the walls to create a better way to connect with others, and maybe with this individual, just people in general. Because there's probably times where you didn't know how to connect correctly with people, or you connect certain ways and then it wouldn't be the outcome that you were looking for. So, you know, just seeing things differently. Don't keep your light to yourself. There's so many other people that need it. So we have Radiant Goddess, which is acceptance. It's time for you to really see how significant you are and how much of a star you truly are at this point in time. Oh, I got them bars. It's time for you to tap into your inner power by knowing your inner beauty and outer beauty as well. And really honing in on your potential, because like, ain't no time for you to make no apologies for how bright you are. You ain't gonna dim your light no more. That is so 2000 and late. It's over for that, okay? And then we got soul, family, strength. You're about to find your soul family. Your soul family is about to find you. Where there's been little interactions and how you, see isolation, lonely. This card was talking about open your light. Don't keep your light to yourself. Share it, right? So you probably in the past, you probably could have been the one, like, let's just say you met somebody in public and y'all had a good conversation, and y'all exchanged numbers and you didn't contact anymore. You just like, well, they don't text me. I'm not gonna text or call them. I'm gonna be a little hermit, my little shell. You know, sometimes it's good for you to reach out. Other people be busy. They probably think the same thing. Break the ice. Use that star quality that you get. Don't get in your own way. Okay? But yeah, thought I had to tell you that right quick. But I think this is beautiful energy. It's great. And I'm gonna do one of these love angel cards or whatever. And we gonna close this out because we got something from the ancestors, the creator, you know what I'm saying? You got what you needed to hear, a little bit of what you wanted, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I feel like you're doing a good job. We got the collective of people, the family. We're doing a good job because we really seeking to get into our spiritual bed because we have been delayed in more ways than one. And when I say delayed but never denied, baby, paid in gold and diamonds and pearls, that's where we going. I promise you, it's gonna be so beautiful. But I can say it, but do you believe it though? Do you believe it? Do you believe in magic? Cause you are the magician, so I'm such a creep though. Oh, it popped. You saw? Yeah, I saw that. Somebody. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So this could be a spiritual meaning or a physical. It could be that someone actually has children or someone lost a child within this connection or outside this connection, and put a stain on wanting to be with somebody who actually have children again or try again. Let me clarify what is. Let me see something. This is children's card. Holy Spirit, can you clarify this children's card? Because I don't want to assume. I ain't got time for this. Okay. So we have Wheel of Fortune. So, okay. So it seems like your love life would be affected by children. So this could have been a part of somebody's karma. Probably for a past life cycle. Yeah. This was karma. Either somebody has a child, or they think that they have a child and they're not coming your way, or this is someone that's completely new that you don't even know that's going through something like this. Somebody that's in this twin flame energy, because everybody hasn't met that twin flame yet. This is just like letting you in a little bit on what could be going on at this point in time. So when this individual gets to you, you can still, you know, give grace and mercy. But if they not healed, you will know the red flags. You get what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta let them play in your face and, you know, just seeing things from a different perspective. That's probably why the creator wants you to see things from different perspective too as well. But yeah, I feel like that's past life situation. Holy Spirit, what else we need to know about this? Okay, so we have eight of wands. We have Three of Swords, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So with this situation, it was hard pain and emotional grief. So either this situation, it could be I'm feeling like it's different things. So someone lost children with someone, right? Either y'all lost children in this situation and y'all got scared to have another child, so they kind of had a mental exhaustion, physical, spiritual exhaustion, and then didn't want to have to deal with it, or scared you're gonna lose another child, so they kind of, you probably pushed them away, they pushed you away. Either way, or they had children with someone else and not wanting to come towards you because of a possibility of a child, or they're just not looking forward to love because they have a child with somebody that they don't want to be in. But I feel like there was the heartbreak because either the child wasn't theirs. So they're making quick decisions. They're like, okay, the child not mine. This situation ain't got nothing to do with me, so I can go about my way. So having been, yeah, that's what it was. They weren't motivated to, you know, come towards you because of this situation. They had no motivation to come towards you because of this situation. Okay, so yeah, so this individual, so this was past, something about children. So this has to be a situation that was in the past. So they've been living in the past with this situation when it comes to children. They probably don't want to even deal with somebody like that because they got tricked. It feel like there's some trickery kind of energy. Yeah, that left them heartbroken, or y'all heartbroken, both of y'all. But they're following their heart. and they're probably gonna come with a proposal. They got their cup, their horse head down. The horse is like diligently getting it together. It's like slow motion, but they're diligent about it. They're getting to it. But it seems like this individual is gonna surprise you with a cup. But I know this gonna be this. I feel like they're gonna come back in new energy though. It's not gonna be the old energy, the disappointment, the heartbreak. They're going through this transformation. Like, yeah, while in this isolation energy, both of y'all probably was in it, both in the energy of like lacking that childlike mentality, you know, that heart, lacking the playfulness, and but y'all still like in the forgiveness energy, like y'all going within, like, okay, I forgive them for this, that, and that, and doing the shadow work or whatever the case may be. But you being you sparked this individual's curiosity, and the only thing they can think about, both of y'all probably, you're probably thinking, oh, I can't wait till my husband, my God ordained husband get here, and they probably think, I can't wait till I get to my wife. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, where she at, where he at? So this the energy that's happening. I hope that this resonates. If it doesn't, it might not be enough for nobody, but it's here. It gotta be for somebody. But yes, thank y'all so much, and it's time to go. So, Audi 5000.